Hi, my name's Cheyenne. I am currently a PSCO student at Anoka Ramsey Community College, and I'm also technically a senior in high school at Champlain Park High School. Based on my schedule arrangements, junior year, I never ended up taking Algebra 2 as it, I guess you could say, conflicted with my schedule, but I also just never tried signing up for it. And I didn't want to be a senior and go to the high school or even go back to the high school at all again, because I'm a full-time PSCO student and it's quite a lot of driving and work to keep track of. So I ended up taking online algebra, which is my first online class ever, so I'm hoping it'll go well, but I think as long as I stay on track and on top of my stuff, I should hopefully be fine, but we'll see. But hi, William. I guess I'm going to be one of your students. It's a little weird, but okay. So to get into some of the questions you asked, the first one was, what is something you think is underrated? And I'd have to say the biggest thing that I feel and believe is underrated would have to be God and Jesus. Because a lot of people don't spend enough time with him, which I myself need to work on that, definitely, and grow as a person of God and all that stuff. So I definitely think that we should spend more time with Jesus and growing spiritually and in our faith and stuff like that. What is a challenge that you had to overcome and how did you do it? Well, I'll try not to cry making this video, but a current challenge that I'm overcoming is my grandma actually passed away at almost 2 a.m. this morning. So we've been dealing with that, and then my grandpa also fell and broke his hip, so he's in the hospital. So he didn't get to be there to see his wife pass away. So it's very sad, and I kind of want to cry making this. But that's definitely a challenge that not only am I trying to overcome, but my dad and aunt and all of them are really struggling for that, because now it's like, where does my grandpa stay? We can't leave him alone because we don't want him to fall again. We don't want him to be lonely and all this stuff. So there's some arrangement going on, but that's definitely a challenge right now. So yeah. When was the last time you had a really good laugh? As of right now, it's hard to think of that because nothing's really funny right now. And it would be hard for me to think of something funny. So I'm going to skip over that question. I don't like skipping things because the overachiever in me always wants to do more than I have to. But I don't know. Things just aren't funny right now, and I don't even know a story that I can really think of. So I'm going to sadly skip that one. Describe one thing that makes you feel a sense of accomplishment. Please explain why. So I'd have to say receiving A's in school, or just working hard and just completing schoolwork. I don't know. Whenever I kind of turn an assignment, whether it took me a long time or I just liked how it turned out, whether it was writing, math, I get a good score, 100% or whatever it is. I don't know. School is something I kind of take pride in. When I get A's, if I get things lower than an A, it makes me sad, and sometimes I actually cry. So there's that. But yeah, I don't know. Just receiving good grades and knowing that I accomplished something helps me feel accomplished. I guess we can say that. If you go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Well, besides heaven, of course. That's eternal life, so I can't really go there. But on the earth, I don't know. I feel like it would be cool to go to Israel or Bethlehem, or places where Jesus was, or maybe Africa to try to help others, whether it's the sections of poverty and just maybe a place where I can help others. I don't know. I feel like that would be very good to go to. So yeah, we'll leave it with that. Anything or any special situation you may have that you would like to share? Well, I kind of already shared one. I wouldn't really say it's special, but I don't know. Okay, but I do have a few questions for you that I came across when I was going over the syllabus. So besides these ones, I do have a few of my own questions to ask you. So you're going to be the questioner. I don't know. Whatever term you want to use. So let's not butcher this. So my first question is, when I went to go look at the syllabus, and it has all of these lessons. There's 40-some lessons. Let me check quick. Okay, so I think it said that there were 47 total lessons. And my question about that is if the 47 is for the whole entire Algebra 2 course, and if it's going to be like split into like part A, part B. Or I'm wondering if this is like just part A and it's like 47 lessons, and then part B is going to have like a whole bunch more lessons. I mean, if it is a whole bunch more, it's going to be a lot of work and not the most fun, because I am taking 5 other college classes, kind of 4 because 1 doesn't really count, but you know. So it's just going to be a lot of work to keep up with. So I just wanted to know and get that clarified. I think it was like 53 total assignments as like the end thing, and the end date is November like 22nd or whatnot, which I believe would be like the end of trimester 1. So I don't know, I just wanted to like clear that up, clear the air, and I was just wondering if that's for like the whole thing, just part A or whatnot, just so I can like kind of know what I'm getting myself into. I gotta think back now. And then my other question is whether or not we can use like notes, homework, etc. on assignments, quizzes, tests, yada yada yada. In high school, I know that didn't really slide and all that stuff. And being in college, I have had like open notebooks or quizzes, like I could use a note sheet or whatnot. So I just want to know if I'm able to use like notes or stuff. I haven't really looked into the lessons yet, because again, I'm still in 0, I'm making this video right now. But I just wanted to know if I'm able to like use my resources. I didn't really see anything in like the academic integrity, if I pronounced that right. It didn't really say that we couldn't really use notes or anything like that. I know it's something that you kind of like clear up with your teacher, instructor, yada yada yada. So that's what I'm trying to do. I was gonna email you because I felt like I'd get my words out better, which they probably would have, but I'm just gonna say in this video because it's not like an urgent response, because I'm sure I'm not gonna have like a quiz or exam quite yet. It's literally like the first day. But yeah, I don't know. Not everything, obviously, in college, because this is still high school, this online class at least, is open or open book. But I've been getting a little used to it. And again, it's online. I know people will probably just use the resource anyway and try to cheat. But me and myself, if I wasn't allowed to use my resources and I did, I'd feel too guilty. As if like I cheated and like, I don't know. Like homework, I'm sure we can use it because it's like homework and I normally use stuff for homework. But like as far as quizzes and exams and whatnot go, I feel like the exams might be a little more harsh. I don't know. I know you're here to help us and for us to learn and all that jazz. But those are a couple questions I had. If I come up with any more, if I find out I had another one, I'll probably just email you about it. But yeah, I'm glad I got through this video. I'm still pretty sad. I feel like my brain's kind of fuzzy and I can't fully function because of everything that's been going on. But I still want to kind of keep up and stay on track a little bit. So that is that, I guess. Well, hopefully I'll keep up with my stuff. I'll turn in my assignments and all that jazz. But for now, I guess I'll sign off or go. And thank you so much for... I don't really know what yet, but I'm sure I'll be thanking you for stuff in the future. But yeah, bye! Okay, I just want to come on here and say one more thing to add to my video. And that is that I apologize for coming on to my class so late, because I know today's the first day and it started. And I typically probably would have went on sooner, but I was at the hospital for most of the day with my grandpa. He did have surgery yesterday, which was the first day that he got in. And it went well, so that's good news. So I just wanted to add something cheerful to this video as well. But there's just quite a bit to manage. So I know it's not good to start with excuses, and I don't want to use this as an excuse. But yeah, that's kind of what went on and why I didn't get on until like not too long ago. So yeah, I just want to add that.